It's the diary of a tired black man. Hey, it's the diary of a tired black.
Well, sorry, ask your question again. We'll get into that too.
Well, my question, it kind of coincides with that because it was saying, you know, the guys that are currently claiming to be Jewish or that from off that strand who are presently inhabiting those lands now. I was just more looking at what signs we could look at to say they aren't those people.
Okay, so like what you're saying, Sephardic Jews and Ashkenazi. This is my question. When did the Sephardic Jew ever go in slavery ships?
Right. Or
the Ashkenazi, or the what's other one, Hasidic? None of them.
Hasidic,
letting you know this, none of them are the real Jews. Man.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Man. The real Jews are from Aston, man. Handsworth, Bronx, Brooklyn, Jamaica, Spanish Town, Trench Town, Puerto Rico, all the ghettos, man. Council estates, projects. That's where the real Jews are. And because we're on the bottom thinking we're Christian, because we're on the bottom thinking that we're Muslim, we've allowed another nation to come in and steal our identity, man. Identity theft at its highest. When I believe that Sephardic man's a real Jew, when this curse here applies to him,
right.
When he can show me he went in slavery ships, when he can show me he was sold to his slave master, man. Until he can do that, I can't believe it, man. Slap it down the bar.
And if I could, like you said, with those Jewish sects, how do we prove that they're not real Jews? All you do, you just go back to the beginning, and then you'll see that they're Khazars that converted. Now you'll see that they converted. Why did they convert? Because you had two big religions at the time. You had Christianity and you had Islam. These people didn't want to fall under neither one. So they said, you know what? We need to start our own thing. And they took on the term Jewish. And that's their beginning. So they took on the term Jewish. That's their beginning. Whereas they don't fit none of the prophecies. They don't even care about the Bible. They just claim the Jewish right because, you know, it gets them money and so forth. So all of these people claiming to be the Jews, they ain't the Jews. Most of them will just hold the Bible and say they're the Jews. Now, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between real Gucci and fake Gucci?
Well, you know, one's a counterfeit, which is a copy of an original, which, you know...
Yeah, and so the Jewish man is a copy.
That's right.
He's a copy, and with his copy ain't fitting all the landmarks which it's supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Rolex that ticks and doesn't sweep.
You can't put it in water.
That's it. The Jewish man
is a Rolex. Is that why they have the name Jewish? Because some people say once you have like an ish on there, it's sort of like, well, you know, it's not quite the full thing. It's sort of, you know, ish. It's a bit.
Exactly. And when you speak to a Jewish man, they won't ever go into history with you. They'll say, well, my father told me. Listen, man, my father didn't tell me nothing about being a Jew, but I read in these records.
That's right.
And it showed exactly who he was. Like, we fit these prophecies. We fit these prophecies, these curses. We fit this whole Bible. We fit the skin tone of the Jews and so forth. Whereas they fit none of it, man.
It's the diary of a tired black man. Hey, it's the diary of a tired black